You know, when I turn this camera on, I have no idea what the heck I'm going to say. You know that? But, hey, I've been working on this old clock, and I want to bring it to you. You got time to run to the kitchen and get yourself some coffee, you know? So go get your coffee and tune in, and we'll work on this Waterbury clock I got. This is, oh, by the way, this is U-Band coffee right here. Let me check it out. It's still the nectar of the gods. But I'm going to ask you, why is U-Band coffee 12 bucks a can now? Maxwell House is about 8. U-Band's about 12. It comes from Chicago. You know, I live like 60 miles from Chicago. Why at Kroger is this $12 a can? It's good coffee, but I'm not real sure it's that good. That don't taste like $12 a can coffee, but it's still good. All right, stay tuned. Alrighty. I'm turning this thing off now.
Gunner! Gunner! All right, I want to show you a clock. Let me just take you down to the cave. It's going to get dark, so be careful. Oh, not that clock. It's the old basement cave here. So I got the old man cave. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Oh God! Wow! Wow! Watch out! Be careful! Be careful! Alright, we're here. Alright, this is a clock I bought from a guy on Marketplace. It's a really nice clock right here. That's an old Waterbury clock. 1870s, I'm thinking. I do not know what the model is, but I worked on it, and if you stay tuned, I'll show you what I did to it and the condition it was in and everything. I did not refinish this clock. I don't refinish clocks. I try to restore the finish that's already on them, and I use various methods of doing that. I'll take some real fine steel wool and some Old English, and I'll soak it up with the Old English, and I take the super fine steel wool, and I go and I rub it down and try to get all the crust off of it and the dirt and everything. And then after I get that done, I wipe it down, and I go with a little Johnson wax on that, let it dry, paste wax, and then I take a buffing wheel and a drill, and I just buff my clock out, and whatever happens, happens. It's got to be better than you know, the old 100-year-old finish that was on there. Kind of gets through the old crust and everything. And here's another one I did. This is an old Gilbert clock. I think it's a 3208 model. Face isn't too great, but that's the face that came with it, and runs good. But anyway, let's get back to, oh, there's an old schoolhouse hanging there. That's 1918 Seth Thomas. No gong on that. But let's get back to this one here. I'll show you how I got it and what I did to it and everything. Alrighty. This is my basement room. Here, let me show you something. If you ever have anything delicate that you like to wash and you want to hang it up, like a sweater or something like that, you need one of these right here. It's an elliptical exerciser. Man, you can hang a sweater on that thing. It'll dry in a minute. I ain't lying. Hey there. What you're looking at is a Waterbury clock right there running. And this one here is a Seth Thomas, and this one here is an Ansonia. Let's see what we got laying in here on the table. Oh my God. See what got, oh, what happened here? Oh man. We got one that needs some loving. Oh yeah. This is let me set this up. Oh God, boards flying everywhere. Oh jeez. I don't know what year this one is, but let's set it up here so we can take a look at it. There we go. Alright, alright. I picked this up from a guy off a Marketplace today. It's an old Waterbury clock. I'm pretty sure 1800s. Really pretty. Didn't come with a pendulum. Came with a key that didn't fit. But nevertheless, I got a good deal on her. I think I did. Got to put the bottom back together, but right now I'm going to pull that movement out and give her a wash job, clean it up, do a little oiling on that. And in the meantime, I'm going to clean that clock case up and put the bottom on and see what we got here. I got a pendulum for it. I got a 7.5-inch pendulum right there, and I'm sure it's going to work. So I think this is going to turn out to be a pretty nice clock. Alright, we'll see what happens. Alright, I found the key that will fit. This key will fit. It will wind the clock. However, this key right here should be the size key to go to this clock. Let me show you something here. Goes right in there. It's snug. However, it will not fit on the gong side right here. And that's because whoever had this clock and used it used too big of a key, and it kind of messed the winding arbors up. This one here is a little bigger key, and it fits. Now another thing that concerns me, I haven't even got this clock apart yet, but the way it turns. This one here turns counterclockwise, and this one here turns clockwise. Now the Waterbury clocks that I have, they both turn counterclockwise, so I want to get into this movement, take the dial off and see if this is a Waterbury movement or not. I'm getting my doubts. Alrighty, I got the face off of this thing, and it is indeed a Waterbury movement. I didn't know that they made one that the gong side turned clockwise, but heck, what do I know? I know nothing. It's got a broken suspension spring on it right here. Check that out. There. And we'll fix that up. I got a couple laying around somewhere. We'll get that going. And let's see what I do with my this here. We'll go here. I got to figure out about how long I need that suspension spring, because that'll go right there. And I think we'll be okay. She's going to be a going concern here in a little bit. Got to take some real super fine steel wool to this finish, but this finish is I think it could be revived. It don't look too bad. A little wax on that, buff her down. I think she's going to be pretty. All right. I looked through my stack of stuff, my junk I had, my clock junk, and I come up with some. I hope you can see this. Here's the old rod from the broken suspension spring that came out of this Waterbury clock. As you can see, the spring is broke on it. Now I had a couple of used ones laying around right here, but the rod's a little longer than that, and I want to get it right. However, let me pick this up. If you can see this. This suspension spring, you can buy these, a bundle of these on eBay, and cut it to whatever size you want. I just put one in a German clock, manufactured one for my German clock here a couple of days ago. It works fine. I've used these plenty of times. But one day, let me show you something. For you clock enthusiasts, check this out. It's a piece of wire, and see that? Right there? That's a piece of plastic. I took a piece of scissors and I cut this piece of plastic right here, and I hot glued it to this wire right here, and I put that in a New Haven clock, and that thing ran for months until I got a bundle of these and I swapped her out. Put a new one like this in there. But right there, that plastic and that rod worked in that clock. It worked fine, kept good time and everything, and I just kept it in case I ever wanted to run a patent on that baby. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty. Alright, we're going to cut this one here to the size of this clock. The clock originally had a 7.5-inch rod on the pendulum. This pendulum may be a little heavy for it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, I got that new one cut. Here it's laying right here. Measured it with the old one right here. Before I take this movement out, I'm going to put that in there and stick the pendulum on, see if the clock runs. Then after that, I'll pull that movement out and I'll soak it in some, I use dishwashing liquid and some real hot water and soak it up. And then while it's soaking up, I'll work on this clock case. Still needs a latch right here. I think I can dig through my stuff and find a latch. Alrighty. Here's a little tip. I don't know if I'm going to put this suspension spring in. When you bend it, you make sure, if you can see this, make sure it lays flat when you lay it on the table. Also, it goes in, I don't know if you can see this or not, it goes right in this slot right here. And my suspension spring is just a little bit thicker than what came out of here. And the best way to pry this is stick a razor blade in there like that, if you can see that. See that? A razor blade fits in there and you're not going to do any damage. Kind of bring it in there and do that. Alright. Now let's see what thing will fit in there. Beautiful. You can always pinch that back together, which I will do. And I'm almost running out of film here. I got my old Fuji camera and this ain't the greatest, but alright. Well, it's percolating. As you can see, I got it leaning with a screwdriver under one side, but there's no base on it. And also, once you get it going and put it back together, you got to bend these things a little bit and do your adjustments and whatnot. I bet you that thing hadn't run in years. I'm glad nobody got in there and started tampering with everything because it looks pretty solid. Let's see. Check the bushings right here. It's a little bit sloppy, but not so bad. Not so bad. It'll run. We'll see what the weight is on that pendulum right there, though. I got another that Waterbury clock I got. I'll weigh the pendulum and weigh this pendulum and figure out what's what on that. So I got about 1 minute and 55 seconds left on this video here. So I'm going to let you go, clean this up, put it back together, and I'll show you the end result. Getting the clock case of this old Waterbury together. I found a split in the wood right here. I think this thing took a fall off a shelf or a wall or something like that. And I got the base put together pretty much. Looks like she might work. Yeah. I'm going to let that set a half hour or so, and let me flip this upside down and let it dry. Let that set for a while, half hour or so, and then I'm going to start working on the finish on it. Shouldn't be bad. Alright, I'm getting the old Waterbury back together. I got the movement clean. It's hanging in there, screwed in. I got the suspension spring on there, and it's working good. I'll show you a good sign with an old clock. Can you see my finger there? Watch this. See that? That thing's hardly, can't wait to run. See that? Let's hang the down boy down. There we go. Alright, got the base glued together, got her shined up. I got 30 seconds left on this video. I'm going to save it for when I get the thing together. Okay, it's all together. It's running. Got the little latch fixed on here. Alarm works. I got 17 seconds left. And there you go. Beautiful clock. All set. Talk to you later. Bye. It's time to get up.
Well, hello there. My, it's been a long, long time. How am I doing? Oh, I guess I'm doing fine. Been so long now since I saw you, but it seems like yesterday. Ain't it funny how time slips away? How's your new love? Oh, I hope he's doing fine. Heard you told him that you'd love him till the end of time. That's the same thing that you told me. You know, it seems like yesterday. Ain't it funny how time slips away? Gotta go now. I guess I'll see you around. Never know when I'll be back in town. Just remember what I tell you, that in time you're gonna pay. It's surprising how time slips away.